how I'm firing. I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. Strong.
Alright guys, we are back. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy CMP checking in. Still out here in Aruba, guys. I'm going to be out here for a few days enjoying myself, and this is my first time here and I'm having a great time. Now, I did do a video previously before this video where I showed my room here, so if that's something you're interested in, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out the previous video. Now, what I want to talk about Manny Pacquiao. Now, Manny Pacquiao, the A-Division champion, is making his return to the ring. He's making his return to the ring, I think it's July 19th. He'll be fighting for a title at 147. He'll be taking on the WBC 147-pound champion, Mario Barrios. The WBC is putting him at rank number 5. And the question is that the right thing for them to do? Another question is, why is Manny Pacquiao returning to the ring? And I think the last question I want to put out there is, will he be able to compete with these young guys now at age 46? I don't know. But here's the thing. A lot of people are speculating that he should return to the ring because he may need the finances. And I don't know if that's true or not. It could be. You know, it wouldn't be out of the ordinary to see an older boxer return to the ring because his finances, you know, just aren't in order. You know, it could be a case of that. It could be a simple case of boredom. You know, he misses the spotlight. He misses the camaraderie with his team. He misses the training. He misses, you know, people cheering his name. He could just be sitting at home and he's bored and he wants, you know, to do what, you know, he's always done, and that's be a fighter. It could be just as simple as that. Now, my thoughts on the WBC ranking him ranked number 5, I do have my issues with that. You know, he's been out of the ring for 4 years, and you know, you got these other guys at 147, young guys, I'm sure, that wants a shot at that WBC title. Is it right for him to jump the line? Probably not, in my opinion. I wouldn't want that done to me if I was in that position. But it is Manny Pacquiao, and would I entertain him coming back to fight? Yeah, I would love to see Manny Pacquiao come back and fight one of these young lions. Now, what are his chances? Is he too old to face Mario Barrios? Does he not stand a chance in this fight? I would say never say never when it comes to guys like Pacquiao. You know, he was a very disciplined fighter. You know, anything could happen. But, you know, the last time we saw Manny Pacquiao, 4 years ago, he lost to Yordenis Ugas. And, you know, I do have my issues about him fighting Mario Barrios. That's what I'm trying to say. Yordenis Ugas beat Manny Pacquiao with a jab. Basically, he beat him with great timing. He was timing Manny Pacquiao, and it didn't matter how much speed Manny Pacquiao had. Once Yordenis Ugas started timing him, coming in, and being very effective with his jab, it was over for Manny Pacquiao. And here's the thing. Fighting Mario Barrios, I know some people judge Mario Barrios based on his last fight. He had a tough fight with Abel Ramos. A lot of people say that he's the weakest at 147 pounds, the weakest champion. I beg to differ. I don't see Mario Barrios as a weak champion. I see him as a very disciplined fighter. We saw him give Gervonta Tank Davis problems when Gervonta fought at 140. We saw him put up a pretty good fight with Keith one-time Thurman. He's very disciplined with his jab. He's very disciplined with his footwork. He has respectable power. You know, he's a very skilled fighter, in my opinion, and I don't think it's just a shoo-in for Manny Pacquiao to go in there and, you know, capture that WBC title. I think it could be an uphill battle because, let's face it, Pacquiao's 46 years old. and you have Mario Barrios. He's in the prime of his life, big, strong, hungry, welterweight. So, like I said, I do entertain the fight. I will probably watch the fight, but I think, in my humble opinion, I'm going to give the edge to Barrios because of the time that Manny Pacquiao has been out of the ring rust. You guys know inactivity kills your career. Manny Pacquiao has the speed. Is the speed still there? But, speed doesn't always win fights, and Yordenis Ugas proved that. And Yordenis Ugas was one of the guys that beat Manny Pacquiao. He got beat by Mario Barrios. I know the triangle theory doesn't work, but, I'm just kind of putting it out there. But I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think Manny Pacquiao's chances are against Mario Barrios? Do you think he has a good chance to capture that WBC title? Do you think he's fooling himself? Do you think he's too old? How do you feel about him being ranked number 5 at the WBC? You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comments section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.